Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Upstage Rewind. I'm Chrislyn Lashington, or Msy.Chrissy, your host. And today we have the Songbird joining us, Thamara St. She is going to be in conversation relating to her latest drop. Yep, she dropped a bunch of songs on her EP. It's called The Conversation, and we will be having a conversation about the conversation in a short. Of course, I need to give you an update on things happening and what's about to happen. Now, of course, we're ending April. Today is the 28th of April. However, Mother's Day is coming up, so you definitely need to make sure you have Mother's Day organized, down pat, because it's all about celebrating mothers on Mother's Day. And also, there is a special event happening on May Day, the 1st of May, that I have to tell you about. So there's the nature scavenger hunt and breakfast all going down at Mongazo this Saturday, the 1st of May, 2021, 7 a.m. You wake up early, you get on down to Mongazo, or get on up to Mongazo, because it's a little higher, above sea level. And you have a nice little warm up with me, of course, jab and shape warm up. And then you go through the 1 mile nature trail looking for certain things and taking pictures of them. And upon ending, you have a lovely, nice, warm breakfast waiting for you at the Gazo restaurant. Nice and easy family event. It's 30 EC for adults and 20 EC for children. It includes the breakfast, which is absolutely amazing. But don't just take my word for it. Take my video for it. Welcome to Mongazo. We're about to do a nature scavenger hunt and breakfast this Saturday. It's going to be lit. Look at these views. I just made it up to the top of Mongazo. It is gorgeous. Look at these views. And I got a good sweat so far, and it's just part of the entire workout process. And after this, there's going to be breakfast at the Gaza restaurant, so it's so worth it. That should be it. Yes, indeed. It's going to be lit. Listen, the view from Mongazo in the beginning, as well as when you get up to the top, is so worth it. From Mongazo, which is close to the border between St. George and St. David, you can actually see all the way down to the very end of Grenada in the south of the island. You can see the airport. You can see the island off of the airport, Glover's Island. You can see everything. I mean, the entire south of the island from there. And at the beginning, you actually see a lot of the eastern coast, and you get that lovely sunrise. Of course, the sun won't be hot at 7 a.m., so it's just perfect for that type of nature adventure with the entire family. If you want to get tickets, you can go on to jabandshape.com, get the link there, or follow Jab and Shape on Facebook or Instagram. And of course, you can get tickets on gotofed.com. That's where we always get tickets in Grenada. And you can check Grenadian Optical in St. George's, as well as Spiceland Mall, for those tickets. All right. I might just feel like giving away a ticket tonight. Let's see what's happening in the comments. And I might just decide to give a lucky person a ticket based on participation. Now, also, I have to big up Ride Along. Junior George is always doing his thing. And we're also live on Ride Along on Facebook. So big up to Junior George. And he has a very special event in honor of Mother's Day. So I have to tell you about that before we dive into the conversation about the conversation with Thamara.
This Mother's Day will be extra special as Riders New York presents the epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert 2021, featuring a full acoustic performance by the Hitman, the Veteran, Grenada's greatest entertainer, Elimas Gilbert, the Inspector, alongside Dash, Val Adams, Quacko, Mr. Golden, and Anselm Douglas. This Mother's Day, Thursday, May 9th, 2021, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join us as we celebrate our lovely mothers on this special day. Sponsors, David Williams Funeral Home, RiderSounds.com, Call AllProNow.com, GBN, and Ride Along Live. The epic Mother's Day Celebration Virtual Concert. Log on and tune in.
There you have it. So now you know what you're doing for the next 2 weeks. Okay. On Saturday, you're going to the nature scavenger hunt and breakfast, and make sure and get those tickets now, before they're all gone. Because of course we have to keep the numbers to a certain amount. Anyways, let's move on to what's happening for Upstage Rewind right now is Thamara SongBird St. Bernard. She is an amazing singer-songwriter from Grenada. She's been doing her thing for a few decades, like at least more than 1 decade, I know for sure. But she can tell us exactly how long she's been doing it. Let's welcome Thamara St. Bernard to Upstage Rewind. What's going on?
Hi.
It's good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
How many years has it been?
Man, a lot. You've seen many transitions of me.
I have.
It's been a lot of years.
I have. I mean, I remember meeting you in TAM-CC. I think that's probably when we first met.
Yeah.
And, you know, exactly. And you were singing and performing since then.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good to see that that passion has realized itself to now drop in an EP. You know, tell us about that journey starting, knowing that you even had this dream of becoming a singer.
I mean, it was always a dream of mine. And I think I always tell people that I didn't choose this, it chose me. So I knew that this had to be the path that I had to walk along. And you know, you would perform other person's song, you would sing it, but nothing brings you greater satisfaction, especially as a writer, than singing a piece of material that you yourself wrote, something relatable to you and your experience or your inspiration. And it hasn't been an easy road. It's never easy. I guess every single musician and artist can attest to that. It's not easy. It's not cheap. But it takes a lot of perseverance and a lot of faith to get it done. And there were so many instances I would say, you know what, I'm coming with an EP, I'm coming with an album, I'm coming, and it never manifested. So I think I had to pull back and just stay silent and do the work. And when it was done, and it was presented, and it was presented well. So I give thanks for the journey, because out of that journey came some beautiful songs.
Oh man, I can't wait to hear about them. So
trust me.
So, I mean, let's talk about the pandemic, because of course the pandemic just simply derailed almost everybody's plans. And I know you plan to drop this since last year, I think it was, right?
Yes.
And, you know, how did you cope during the pandemic as an entertainer, as a creator? How was that experience for you during lockdown, especially?
Well, I remember we had just, my band and I, we had just started something that would have been rather fruitful for us. And I had just left my managing job, and I said, okay, I'm going to dive into this 100% because it's time to do what I have to do. And then I had to leave and go Russia for independence. And I think the pandemic had just started buzzing, and I was super, super, super scared, because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to, you know, England and wherever. They didn't let me go to England, thankfully. They sent me to Germany and then to Russia. So although I was a bit scared, there were certain people that took care of me. Now, when the pandemic hit, I was like, oh my God, you mean I just left my job? I just left my steady job to sit home? And I remember being so uncertain about so many things. And I was like, man, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And you know what? I knew that I had to finish the studio. So in that downtime, I had enough time to finish my studio, and studio work is super expensive. So if you can have your own studio, it's a major plus for you. And we use that time, my other half and I use that time to create our studio and to build on the songs, to tweak them, to make sure they were perfect for the listeners. So as much as Corona had its bad, it had its good, because I've seen many people even open their own business, do their own stuff, and I applaud each and every single person that decided to launch their business under that pressure, and to this day still is doing an exceptional job. Just like myself, I really can't complain. You know, I sympathize with any and everybody who had a hard time during that time, but I used my time to build, and I'm
And
here.
that's so important. I think the fittest shall survive. You know, when it comes to the
Yes.
pandemic, it's all about being adaptable. You know, like how can you adapt to the new situation? And I loved that you found the positive in it. Now with your studio, congratulations. Does that mean that we have studio services from you?
Not as yet.
Okay.
Not as yet.
Okay.
Once we get everything finalized where we can display to the public, then we'll definitely do that. There's some things that need tweaking, but for myself, it's quite convenient at the moment, enough for me to get done what needs to be done.
That's perfect. Now, I want to zoom in on a video you dropped some time ago called Ja Battle, because it's definitely message in the music. So let's do a little rewind of Ja Battle by Thamara SongBird St. Bernard.
Darkness, he's clothed in black, bringing trouble his way. He's trying to find me with thoughts as sharp as razors. He's called depression, I want him to go away. Please let me be free. No negative thoughts, no evil thinking may come my way.
Yes, indeed. That is Ja Battle. Now, first of all, you hit us with the vocals. The dress is absolutely amazing. The headpiece to die for. The locks are like that video is just perfect. Tell us about making that video.
Man, Javid and I, for those who don't know, Javid is who you see playing the guitar in the video. Javid and I, we sat down on the beach and we decided to come up with a concept that was not directly literal. We wanted to personify depression. Hi, Jackie. We wanted to personify depression, and I think one of the things that signify purity is white. So we went along with white. And when I presented the idea of the dress to Cindy Roxin, first I spoke with Sakina, and Sakina was the person who came up with everything. She was like, I want you in this, I want you in that, I'm going to style you. And we presented it to Cindy, and Cindy said, I can do it. And she did it. And you guess what? I made that headpiece all by myself.
What?
Yeah, see me there with my bomb spray and my glue gun and everything, my bando. I did that myself.
You're bad.
I tell you.
Take win. Take win.
So, I have amazing friends. So we came together when I pitched out that I needed some actors and so on. Everybody was on board. Laura, Gerard, Carvel. And we decided, all right, we're going to do this. Big up to Jackie again, Pink Reel Entertainment. Everything just fell into place, and I remember receiving the edit and I was in tears, Chrislyn. I was tearing up because one, the song is a reminder to myself that before anything else, it's a reminder to me, because that song is about 12 or 13 years old, and it recently made its debut. And at
Wow.
that particular moment, I was in such a rough patch, so it acts as a reminder first. And then I know that it's quite relatable. I know there's people that suffer in silence, and I want to let them know that, hey, it's okay. You're human. I'm human. We're human. And it doesn't matter what you're feeling or going through. Know that, there's somebody that can fight all the battles for you. So I think it's the number one song. It's the first song on the EP, actually. And I think it was the best introduction song to what they can expect going into. So it starts off real nice like that. And then it picks up, it gradually picks up. And then number 6 is a banger.
Yeah. All right. All right. And I like that, because to be honest, when I saw the artwork for the conversation, you sent it to me on WhatsApp. That's the song that came to mind, because I felt like that song is in itself some type of conversation. So I love that it's number one, which it makes so much sense. So walk us through the EP. And for those who, they're not necessarily in the entertainment world, what's the difference between an EP and an album? Just so that we're up to speed.
An EP is called extended play. It normally comprises of 6-7 songs for the most. Anything after that is deemed an album or an LP.
Okay.
Right? So although I had songs that would make a full album, you don't want to give everything just one go, I had to tease all that a little bit.
Of course.
So I comprised these 6 amazing songs, and I said it would fit the name and the messages that are deriving from the minute time you listen, The Conversation. Why choose the name The Conversation? Because I feel like that's what I want to have with my listeners. And those 6 songs have direct conversations with everybody who listens.
Very nice. Very nice. And before we move off of the topic of mental health, because I think it's such an important topic, and music is one of, a healing mechanism when it comes to almost any situation you have. We have a song that we could go to and it just makes us feel better. Yes. And what would you recommend to someone who's probably battling with depression right now? What are some of the ways that they can work on treating that depression and, recovering from it also?
Well, first and foremost, I want to let anybody who's battling with mental illness, mental depression, I want to let you know, the first thing I would like you to do is to take some time away from the crowd, from the people. You need that time to reflect and see, what is it that is actually causing this depression? What is it that's making me feel this way? Then I want you to pray. No, praying does not mean I want you to go down on your knees and weep. If you have to, you should. But take that moment to pray. Lay it all out before God. That's the first person that you can tell your troubles to, and he wouldn't tell a soul. Then I want you to seek professional help. If all means are exhausted and you feel like you're helpless, seek professional help. There are people outside there that can help us, that can listen to us. And I think it's so important to use these opportunities. Yes, some of them may be expensive, but I mean, at a little bit more than a couple dollars, you can still be alive. You can save yourself from yourself, because sometimes the demons we have within us consume us to a point where we take our own lives. So just understand that it is important. Your mental health is important. It plays a great role in everything that you do in the day. You understand? Every single thing, the way you interact with your family, you interact with your friends, and also how you treat yourself. So one of the things to first take care of is your mental health, for you, not for anyone else.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Well said. Well said. Now let's dive into some of the other songs. Is Gots to Burn on this album?
No, it's not. Gots to Burn is a single.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to tease us with a little bit of Gots to Burn, because that video is also fire. Trust me, your team is doing a fantastic job with representing you well. And I remember you actually got a feature on BBC One Extra for Ja Battle, right?
For I've Got You with Eugene.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. Big up to Eugene as well, doing his thing.
Up.
So let's get a little tease of Gots to Burn.
purest grade starts to burn. Got to burn. Got to burn. The highest of the highest, yes, the purest grade starts to burn. One time.
Yes, I like it. I see you rocking to it.
Yeah.
It's proper. It is
Trust me.
proper. If you're working on a radio station, if you're a DJ, announcer, you need to make sure the song is in rotation because it's on point, like a decimal is. You know what I mean? The dancers, you know what I mean? Period. Now, Thamara, what are you talking about in that song? What
it
got to
obvious?
burn?
Isn't it
I mean,
obvious?
I'm not sure because I see, you know, the big on with the fire. I see you dress up fancy on the beach. I am not certain what got to burn at all.
Okay, so I was pushing it on 420, so you know. But apart from the obvious, there are many other things that got to burn because it says alcohol is sold legally while a natural herb has penalties, you know. So it's basically burning out a lot of the injustices as it pertains to equality with certain drugs. Like, how do you put one over the other when one is so detrimental and the other is so safe, you know? And it also says the rich throw away while we dig through their rubbish. Pure rubbish, if you ask me. But for the weed, it got to burn. Yeah.
Dropping those lines, Instagrammable quotes in that song, I tell you. I love it. I love it. Well done. Now, I see your hair is wrapped up. What's going on under there? Is it locks that you have?
Yeah, well, it's the same locks from before. It was long, but I ended up cutting it in half. I just needed something different. Yeah, remember it was red? It's still somewhat red, but I took off some of the length.
Okay.
Because I have some projects coming up, and you know.
Oh, switching up the image. I see you. Now I hear you.
I have to get my body on point.
Well,
too,
I was about to say, what are you doing to keep fit? Because you know we have a fitness event on Saturday, so I'm always interested in what people are doing. Tell me, what is your workout routine like?
I've been working out with Prezi, and he does, how do you call that again? Calisthenics. And we've been going hard in that. Actually, yesterday was one of the toughest workouts. It was one of the most therapeutic too because he had the ropes, the big ropes that you slam and make the waves. Yeah. So you take out all your stress on those things, but it was so
Got
good.
to burn.
Trust me, it's burning. It's burning.
Let me see your guns. I want to see your guns. Let's go. Hey.
They're a little bit leveled right now because, as you can see, the jacket. Yeah. But they have been growing because this jacket never had all this. It wasn't that tight.
Right.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's not fat. That's muscle.
Muscle. Let them know. It has to be known. That is amazing. Now, of course, Mother's Day is coming up. You are a mother.
Yes.
How are you planning to celebrate, or are those plans taken care of by someone else?
To be honest, I'll be working on Mother's Day.
Okay.
My birthday is the day before.
Ooh, well, happy birthday in advance from the Upstage TV show team.
Thank you. So we do the balcony concert at Dodgy Dock the Saturday. And then the Sunday, there's the virtual Junior George's virtual Mother's Day show, which I would be a part of.
Perfect.
So I'm happy that during that time I can still give my gift of singing to all the mothers out there.
That's amazing.
That's most important to me. And then for my birthday, I wouldn't rather spend it with anybody else besides my band and my family. So either way, I'm happy. It doesn't take much to make me happy. So I'm good.
I love it. I'm gonna ask you quick questions right now. So What is your favorite song right now that's not yours?
What is my favorite song that's not mine? I would believe it is. Wow. I have so many. One of my favorite songs. Oh, No Disturb Sign by Barris.
I don't know. What song is that?
Hey, Mr. Supervisor, think I'm gonna have to call and say. No. Yeah. I hope we never get tired.
Right.
Yeah. All-time favorites.
Oh, wow. Okay. So would you say that he is also your favorite artist?
He's one of.
Okay. Give me top three.
Top three, Barris, Alaine, Itana. If we're speaking reggae,
right?
I have different loves. If we speak in Universal, Beyonce would always be number one.
Slay.
So
Slay. Yeah. On point with that, definitely. Would you say that you would emulate her in terms of performance style, or what type of qualities from her work ethic or performance or, artistry that you would love to do more of?
the thing is, even though she doesn't know me, girl, you were and always will be my idol.
Right.
And she is very instrumental in the way my voice is, because when
Mm.
I was very little, I would buy her albums as soon as they come out, since she was with Destiny's Child, and I would try to mimic and mock exactly how she sounds. So that's why if I'm doing a rendition of hers, it can sound as close to her as possible, because I've learned to create that variation and that sound that she has. So she's somebody that I imitate and emulate all the time. Rihanna
So what's
is,
your favorite? Yeah, somebody Jay is saying Rihanna is number one.
yeah,
What's your favorite song from Beyonce? Give us a
me,
little
myself, and
something.
I.
Ooh, is
Yeah.
all I
I
got in the
can't
end.
believe I believed everything we had for less. So young and naive on me to think she was from your past. Silly on me to dream of one day having your kids. Love is so blind, it feels right when it's wrong. Hey.
Yes, yes. Get a taste of that good voice. Okay. Reggae or dancehall?
Reggae,
Soca or dancehall?
dancehall,
Natural hair or locks?
locks.
Why?
Because I've been through both journeys, and just the constant maintenance of natural hair is super, super, super hard and inconvenient for especially me, who's
Mm-hmm.
always on the go.
Right.
It needs a little bit more attention. So locks all day,
And
every day.
locks look so good on you. So you rock it well. You rock it well.
Gas me up, girl. I like it.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Live band or acoustic?
Live band all day.
¿Por qué? Why?
Live band, just because you have other people's energies around you. And once everybody's energy is on point with yours, you guys create magic. Like my band.
Mm,
My band knows if I lift my finger what I mean. And that's years of us playing together,
right. Oh,
and
that's amazing.
they just have this magnetic energy that's so contagious. I can't do without them. I rather that all day, every day.
That's amazing. Well, big up. Tell us about your band. What's the name of your band? Like,
It's called the Regeneration Band. It means being regenerated from something that pre-existed.
mm,
So it's a compilation of, different pieces finally put together to make the perfect little, fab.
I love it. So, Thamara, tell us, where can we find you online, on social media? Where can we get your music, the EP that just dropped? Let us know.
I am on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, 2 pages. I am also on Snapchat. I'm not that active on Snapchat, but for the filters, oh yeah. Um, and then once you type in my name in Google, Thamara SongBird, or just Thamara St. Bernard, you'll find every and any single thing I am attached to. Now, for the EP, it is available on all digital platforms, all streaming platforms. If you're a subscriber to any of the sites, Spotify, Quack, Apple, iTunes, name it, it's available. YouTube Music, Amazon Music, it is available. So you can definitely and guess what? Guess what? It's only $6. It's only $6.
Nice,
So it
nice.
is affordable. And for that price, you are getting, trust me. Also, if you've already purchased your copy, remember to hashtag your favorite song, hashtag the conversation. It would mean a lot to me.
Perfect, perfect. I wish you all the best and congratulations on this EP. It's
Thank
a
you.
long time coming and you deserve it. And we look forward to more music from you.
More music.
Yay!
There's so much coming, I'm just grateful for all the love and support. I must say a special thank you to each and every supporter, fan, friend, family, because I believe that everybody who's riding that journey with me They're not a fan to me. They are family. That kind of perseverance deserves not a fan title, but a family title. So I want to say thank you, and I love you guys so much. Thank you for always staying constant and staying steady. Even when I give you moments and you are impatient and you're wondering, what is she doing? What is she up to? Where's the music? You could clearly see that it takes quite a bit of work and quite a bit of time. But thank you for continuously sticking and rocking and riding. And I love you guys so much. And thank you, Chrislyn, for having me.
Of course.
It's a good conversation about the conversation.
You know I got you. Yes, indeed. But listen, no wait is gonna be longer than the Rihanna next album. So we're still here with you. Rihanna been teasing her album for like 3 years now.
I'm telling you, but because she's she's a businesswoman, and then she's Caribbean, so she's super smart. So she already knows the minute time she drop a teaser, she's a billionaire now. So I guess she'll be a what? A trillionaire, a gazillionaire.
I am so happy for her, man. Exactly. Smart, yeah. And it's good that we're able to see examples of how to do the business of music as well.
That's
you know what I mean?
That's right.
Big up to Temptress. I see Temptress on the live. Hey,
Lynette. And you know what? I think she's taken time to own her masters and own certain things when it comes to music, because that's when you see the full income of your finances. If you don't own these things, you're indebted to so many. Your money passes through so many organizations.
Yeah.
That by the time it reaches to you have a couple cents. So I think she's taken the time to actually own all of her things.
Nice. Oh, somebody's saying it's on Spotify. All right.
Yes,
Jay is also asking for the link, so you can just send me the link and I'll comment it right here on Upstage TV Show Live, and we should be able to make sure everybody gets a chance to listen to the conversation by Thamara SongBird St. Y'all, thank you so much for rocking with us on Upstage Rewind. Coming up next week, we have Young Pert. He got some music for you also. So definitely stay tuned to the page, Upstage TV Show on Facebook, Instagram, as well as YouTube. We're also on Twitch, so check us out there. Also, did I say Twitter? I'm not sure, but make sure the Twitter. Perfect. There we go. All right, y'all. So I'm going to drop the video once more for the scavenger hunt that's taking place this Saturday, and then we'll wrap it up. But thank you so much, Thamara. All the best, and check out the conversation.
Thank you. Love you guys.
Toodles.
No, I'm off to watch Mortal Kombat.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
Right. Welcome to Mongazo. We're about to do a nature scavenger hunt and breakfast this Saturday. It's going to be lit. Look at these views. I just made it up to the top of Mongazo. It is gorgeous. Look at these views. And I got a good sweat so far, and it's just part of the entire workout process. And after this, there's going to be breakfast at the Gaza restaurant, so it's so worth it. That should be